Around 5 weeks ago I said I'd test a product basically to re-black the faded plastics on my car, and this one I think something else is on it, but I did tape off sections of the car. You can see a section there, so I just want to go around the car as part of the follow-up video, and I will show you exactly the difference it has made. We're 5 weeks down the line and it's made a world of difference in some areas. You can see there's a bit there which wasn't touched, and also a bit there. We'll go up the car onto the roof rails. There's sections there, very noticeable on these roof rails. It's pretty much the same story the other side. Did actually do that one and that door and below too. It was quite amusing actually. After I did it, I opened the door and there were quite a lot of resistance, so we left a bit of tape on there just for demonstration. I didn't actually do inside of there, but I did its counterpart, and not much seems to it, just filthy really. It needs a good wipe. We can't tell much difference with that, but every area did get a really good treat, even in the mirrors, just still looking quite black to this day. And we did in this scuttle here, you can see the tape was there. It doesn't look far apart now, but it did do at the time. I think it's slightly faded. There's one or two little niggles with it. See, the front corners are really badly faded on this car, and the white is the taped area. And it's the same story the other side. So I'll just go into a few little things I noticed as a result of doing this to my car. I did actually put some on the paint here intentionally, and we've seemed to have got away with it with no ill effect. I think there's a bit of a sticky residue being left on the paint. I'm sure that would polish out. Best thing to do is not get it on the paint, but I put a bit on just to try, so you knew at home. And another little interesting side effect to do with the stickiness of it. These were quite sticky to the touch, and still are to a degree, but we don't go around touching them every day, so it don't matter. You know them little dandelion seeds you get? That's the remnants of them. They've just floated along and attached themselves to the car. So if you've just stumbled across this video, here's what I used: the boiled linseed oil and white spirit at a 50-50 mix. So I think what I'll do now is I'll just touch in a few areas which I didn't previously do, and see if second time around we can actually improve the plastics further. I've just got it in an aerosol top. You do find a little goes a long way, so it's just over half full this, so that will go quite a long way. It will probably go around the car twice, just to give you a rough idea. I'll just see how it reacts on this. It's its first dosage, and yeah, the colour has came. Obviously I've done this before, so we'll see if we can get any darker. Finish that off all the way to the back. So I've got the second coat on. You can see there's a bit there I didn't touch. I've done that all the way to the back, but it seems to give it a bit of shine. This is the area which was taped off, and that's looking pretty good. Also the very back, that was the sticky area. It's just running slightly. Generally I'm quite pleased with that, and it is an improvement. I hope you can see the difference on the front section of the rail. So there could be benefit in doing this on a regular basis. I'll try just to blend this in. It's very faded, this. We seem to be getting rid of it, so that is brilliant. And that's just one coat for that. Really pleased with that. I think there's a bit of tape residue. Yeah, it's almost blending in. So I think there is definitely merit in doing this regularly. So I'll attempt to tackle another badly faded spot. And it's just an instant improvement. I'm really pleased with this. I'll go over the previously treated plastic, and yeah, it improves it further. I mean, these bumpers were practically white. The sun fading was that bad, so I didn't really hold out much hope of getting them back to black. I think that could be too much of an ask. But yeah, I'm really pleased with the result of this, and I'm quite happy to do this to my vehicle. So I'll recommend it. Use it at your own risk, but I haven't noticed any real downsides other than the stickiness. Now finished, just gone round the car. I'll show you the full effect. See when you can see it in this light. All's looking well. I even touched in on the washer jets too. And the front bumper's still quite badly faded. That has not changed. It's looking quite good. On the blacks, I've even taken the trouble to do internally, which I think is quite a good improvement. I'm very pleased with that. There's further cleaning required in that area. But generally speaking, it's lifted the plastics, and for very little cost. Obviously that'll never be fantastic. I don't know what on earth is on that, but it just don't come up as well as the rest of the plastics on the car. The area where the tailgate sits has come up great, and the bumper area seems to be soaking it in quite nicely. There are traces. It did go a bit stripy there last time, and it looks like it's doing it again. But generally speaking, an excellent improvement. Many thanks for watching, and why not subscribe to learn of more low cost repair solutions.